Hey guys, how is it going today? This is my first video on the channel and it is on this brilliant game. Now, quickly, as you can see, I am going up and down on the side. This is pre-recorded and yeah, so let me get explaining. So, as you can see, I own 3 airports on this fantastic game. The top one being Rocky Mountains Regional, which is the one we are going to be playing on today. Now we are going to be creating a European type thing airport, so an airport that would be in Europe. And as you can see at the top, I had Airflot and Air France. Now obviously there's Wheel in there, we could buy that. There's Aegean there, the Greek Airline, and there's EasyJet, as you can see. Now as I go down, there's all like European airlines that we could buy. We could also buy, well, in fact no, we can't really buy bigger aircraft to land here, but this is going to be an inclusive series. So as you can see, there's LOT, the Polish airline, and Flybe that goes around Britain, and we also have Azul. And pretty much the reason I'm doing this is because at a European airport you wouldn't see an Embraer 195 going from Brazil to Europe, because it wouldn't make it. Its range wouldn't be able to make it. Whereas an Airbus A319 Airflot or Air France would, from like Paris to, I think we'll make this place, I don't know, like a regional airport in Switzerland. But like from Moscow to there, an A319 will make it. Berlin to this fictional airport, Air Berlin A321 would make it. And so if you get what I mean, as I scroll through, the Scandinavian Airlines would, and so would Turkish Airlines there. So my point is, you can obviously choose as the viewer what aircraft you would like there, but obviously don't go with something silly, or I will not take your I won't take your choice into consideration. Anyway, here we are. I'm going to choose 4 different airplanes for us to start out with. Now, a little disclaimer, I didn't actually realise that at the time, but when I started playing, I chose 3 very white aircraft, and it could hurt your eyes or be a bit boring. And yeah, I only chose EasyJet. But as I was saying before, in the comments after this video is finished, please feel free. I would love it if you could if you could leave a suggestion for an aircraft. That would be absolutely amazing. Anyway guys, so something like Lufthansa, if you wanted me to put that in, comment that, or anything else, like CityLink or Germany. Anyway, let's get straight into it after I've just, this is what I was doing here. Just wanted to make sure that I didn't have any like random aircraft in here. So like I didn't want any, because I have actually been playing with some different airlines from different continents. I'm playing about with that just before this video. So, I don't want any stupid different airlines being in there. And I have got like 747s wouldn't fit, but I've got like some A321s like from Latam and some Embraers from Azul, obviously. Like the Avianca there, obviously wouldn't make it from Brazil even, or Colombia or anything like that, it wouldn't make it. So yeah, again, also if you would like to choose an airline that I already own, for example the 737-900 KLM or Turkish, either one of them, I own both of them. And I'm not saying you should choose them, but it does mean that I will have more money to buy Gates or other airlines in the future. Now, if I'm cutting myself off, this is my first video, so please don't fault me on it, but do please comment, if you get what I mean, about it. Anyway, let's get straight into the aircraft part of this video and sort of explain it a bit more. So I'm going to be playing with 4 times on the whole time, and also I just bought a gate because I want to try and get as many gates as I can, because we can only move on from an airport in the series until we have unlocked every single gate. Now on some airports I have unlocked more gates than others, but what can I do about that? It will make it quicker, but it also does mean that we can spend more money on aircraft, especially at the bigger airports where we could buy an A380 for an example, which would be more than a 37. So as we go out here, I don't know if I've checked the little schedule thing yet, but I might. My hometown, or where I'm near to, is Liverpool, and I think if you checked, this and the first arriving EasyJet are coming from Liverpool. This is going out to Liverpool. So it means a bit to me that this is the first plane leaving on this series. But anyway, I might say that a lot and other things, but I have got a larger vocabulary. It's just nervous start in this channel. So we're going to go with a wing view for this airport, looking at the airport. And just before we take off, I want to explain that each video is going to be about 3 air traffic controller levels. I think that's what it is. Anyway, it's going to be about 3 of them for each video. I mean, this video was 16 minutes long, but it won't be that long, so I won't be explaining stuff at the start. And each video will be left off straight from where the last one was left off, if you get me. If you get me, bruv. Anyway, that is that. So it won't be 16 minutes. These should be more like 10 minutes-ish. I'm already 6 minutes into this, and if you hear me having a drink, it's because my lips can get very sore. As you can see there, Liverpool departing this one, and the EasyJet one was Liverpool. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I will get the Air France aircraft coming down now as soon as I can, just as this one takes off. Must be a bit windy today, as you can see. It's a bit shaky in the air. Anyway, I'm sure that will happily and safely land at Liverpool. Happy like the aircraft on my... happy like the aircraft in the background of my channel thing. That's not great, is it? My channel thing, my channel logo. And in the background of my channel as well. It's a bit everywhere, to be honest. You will see that in the series eventually, I promise. Anyway, let us carry on with this. So that Air France aircraft can go to Bravo 2. I can't actually hear this, but I do know my phonetic alphabet. Thank you very much. Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, and so forth. So on and so forth is the saying, sorry. And yeah, so this Asian can take off. I think we're going to go with it. Yeah, we'll go with an outside view of this one as we let the... Oh, both Flybys push back. I don't think I've noticed about that one yet. Again, the joys of having pre-recorded footage. There we go, now I've recognised it. And I'm pretty sure we can just watch this go from here. Now, yeah. So there's another AGN approaching, we'll let that one. Okay, now we can watch it from the front. Watch the wheels go in just briefly. And yeah. So there it is, a lovely shot. I love the little contrast with the grey on the chassis of the aircraft. I think chassis is more for a car. But you know, on the bottom part of the I say half as well, it's not really. The bottom, like, third quarter of the aircraft is grey, a light grey, going into the red band and then into the white. So here we have, anyway, 2 Flyby Embraer 195s taxiing to runway 27 right, or is it left? No, it'll be right. As we watch that Asian A320 taxi off the runway. And we give it gate Bravo 3. There we go. Let's let these Flybys get in the sky so they're not late and they can stay on time. So, yeah, we'll let that one line up and wait on the runway so that one can just take off, and then when that's on its departure, we can get the next one in the air.
Cleared for takeoff on 27 Flyby 6285.
There you go, that one's now taking off. That Air France is on pushback. And soon, hopefully, that Air France can get in the air and get safely off to, I think it's Marseille. Or maybe it's Lyon. I'm not sure. Either one. So yeah, again guys, comment on which aircraft. I hope you're having a little think, but yeah, please, this is what I beg of you. Please do comment what aircraft you would like after each video. because that means that I can obviously involve you guys a bit more. And also, if you want to, you know, see like which continent next, so you know, if you want an Asian one, and maybe a South American one, maybe an American one, or if you want a more African one, maybe. So like, like Northern Africa, so Egypt there, and others naming like Kenya Airways 73. They have, what else is there?
Rocky Ground.
There's others. Anyway, there's that EasyJet and Approach. Let's not stick about on trying to name airlines that I'm not even too sure are there. But yeah, we could also have some European aircraft and that, but there doesn't have to be. Again, you guys can suggest what aircraft you would like in it. Anyway, let's go with a wing. No, let's go with an engine view landing. Or maybe not. No, I'd like to quite see the flaps actually, maybe as they extend. And our first landing as this EasyJet comes in from Liverpool. If you can just see in the background there as well, the cars actually do move. If you want to rewind it just to see the cars move. And anyway, as we come into land, barely just make it over the fence, and a heavy landing at Rocky Mountains Regional. So yeah, there we go. Our first EasyJet aircraft down at Rocky Mountains Regional. And I realise I may have said each video will leave off from where it last was. It probably won't actually, because it means that I would have to. It would mean that I'd have to, like, I couldn't switch aircraft. So each will be pretty much similar, but not too similar. Some times, if you would like me not to have any additions of aircraft, and maybe we'll go. No, I think if you want me to not have any additions of the aircraft to a video, maybe I can just carry it on from where it was. Maybe we could do that for a few episodes, and then we could add a bulk of aircraft in each time, maybe, if that would be better for the viewers. But anyway, we won't be leaving this one off. I will leave the game, and then I'll add in the aircraft that you guys suggest, and then we can get on with it. So hopefully we will have 2 videos, maybe even 3 if I can get them out. I'll try and get as many videos as I can out today, so then hopefully this could be like, you know, the starter series in Europe as I stutter my way to downtown. I don't know. Anyway, bit cringy. So let's get this Flyby in the air. I think I went on to watch this, but then realised I've already watched Flyby take off. I don't want to bore you guys to death. So let's just get out of this plane as soon as I want to, because I realised that, but not early enough. There we go. And let's just watch it fly off into the distance using some, what do you call them? Binoculars. There we go. And I haven't been let down this time with my words. I was actually really. And here we go. I try and glimpse the gear going up, but I didn't manage to do that. So let's get this Air France A319 pushed back out of gate Bravo Flower, which means for. I'm not going to use I'll use the letters of the phonetic alphabet, but I won't use the numbers because that might confuse some people. And I take it a lot of my viewers are going to be younger viewers who may not understand that yet. So let's roll with this. Pretty much just roll with this Air France, or maybe even Flyby, down onto the ground. And here I am, quite surprised actually. I was quite surprised with all the aircraft actually managing to get down. The Flyby one not as much, but a lot of the aircraft I was quite surprised that I managed to. They managed to get down. So so tightly, so like that one got down and only came out halfway down the runway, so it looks as if this runway is intended for more 767s or something like that. Anyway, let's not pack that Air France out into the Fly B, get it out. I know it was a bit late me saying that, but either way, let's not do that because that would be horrible, and I want to try and not end the game too early. And let's roll with that. As I keep saying, let's roll or let's go. But anyway, this Air France will probably end the video. Not like I want it to, but you know, it will end the video, sadly. But it does mean, so goodly, that's not a word, that does mean, well, that you can, well done to that Air France for getting down there. But it does mean that we can add some new aircraft in, and if you want me to, I will take some aircraft out as well, if you would like me to do that. Anyway, as this video nearly comes to an end, I will not sign out just yet. Let's give this Air France the time it wants to finish off the video as it speeds down the runway, lifts the nose to about 20 degrees and gets out, so we can let that Air France land. And anyway guys, thanks for watching this video and see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.